So thank you again. We're going to do a couple tunes here and see how it goes. I'm going back to the place that I come from. I'm going back to the girl that I ran from. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. Gonna get down on one knee. Oh, I'm going back. Hope she remembers me. This story starts when I was younger, living a life of crime. Me and a buddy robbed a gas station. He's still doing time. His little sister came by to see me. I fell for her curly red hair. We stole a car, drove to Tampa, and started this crazy affair. But came a day, I went away. I didn't think she was fun anymore. A year's passed, now at last I know she's the only one I adore. This story goes like so many others. I don't quite know where. All I know is I'm going, hope to find her there. Going back to the place that I come from. I'm going back to the girl that I ran from. I'm going back. I'm going back. I'm going back to the girl that I ran from. How's it sound?
Sounds great.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming, and we'll see you next week. No, I've got a few more things. I'd like to introduce these wonderful musicians who are here with me, Mia, Vishnu, and Stephanie. In this picture there's a mama and her baby. In her eyes I see a joy that's pure and true. But I know this mama died and went to heaven, and that baby grew up to be you. Here's another one of you as a young woman. In your smile I see a future bright and blue. It will only be 5 years before you meet the one you love, and another 2 until you say I do. Let time to go fly. You can't bend it if you try. All the things that you love, you gotta buy. The first time I saw you, I couldn't look away. You were standing next to people that I knew. When they introduced me to you, I could see right then all my years searching our through. Let times fly. You can't bend it if you try. All the things that you love, leave you by and by. Let times fly. Since I last held you in my arms, listen to you whisper in my ear. When I look through all these photographs and recall how it was, it's hard to think that you're no longer here. Let times fly. Can't bend it if you try. All the things that you love, leave it by and by. Let times fly. Let times fly. Let times fly. Let times fly. So good, huh, these guys? I'm really excited to tell y'all, if it's okay, can I, Rich, is it okay if I say something about YT music? Well, Rich, you may know Rich, Viola, and amazing guy. He heard me do some of these songs, and for whatever reason, he liked them, and so he's gonna release a CD with some of these songs on it. So I'm excited. Thank you.
October.
October is coming. There's a lot of reasons why she could just say no. I'm going through them one by one. I've got a ways to go. I want to be ready to tell myself I told you so. There's a lot of reasons why she could just say no. Someday I'm gonna ask her, maybe not today. Someday I hope I don't go and piss this chance away. Oh, someday, someday, someday. There's a lot of questions waiting to be asked. There's a lot of future back there in the past. There's a couple reasons why she might just say yes. I don't want to rush things now. I'll take my time, I guess. Someday I'm gonna ask her, maybe not today. Someday I hope I don't go and piss this chance away. Oh, someday, someday, someday. Someday I'm gonna ask her, maybe not today. Someday I hope I don't go and miss this chance away. Oh, someday, 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 someday.
Can you just give it a strum with nothing else going on? Can you turn it up just a tad? Yours, yeah. Strum harder. Harder. Straight.
Now you can hear it. Thanks.
I really want you to hear it.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
I think so, yeah. It's basically figuring it out.
While I spread these tears on you, while I lie and sit with you, while you make that silly pie, you know it just knocks me out. Someday maybe I'll break free. Until then, you're stuck with me. Someday maybe I'll break free. Until then, you're stuck with me. Maybe someday I will split. Till that day, you know I'll sit right here and wonder why I love you so. Why'd I take you to the show? Why'd I even say hello? Why'd you have to be so sweet? Why didn't I just hit delete? Someday maybe I'll break through. Until then, you're stuck with me. Someday maybe I'll break free. Until then, you're stuck with me. Patty and I were watching this show, this one of these real estate shows on TV, and they're talking about the pocket doors, you know, that slide into the wall. I've always thought that's a weird name, you know, because I think pocket door, I think of a little door you slip in your pocket, you know, and it's not that at all. So that's all I have to say about pocket doors.
Did you get a song out of it?
No, I need to write one.
They get excited when they're still there. Is that how loud?
That's right, when you can find it, that's all you can do. Usually, yeah. That song's Holly Lona. And the first Saturday of each month we do.
No, you can't hear singing.
We can hear you.
Yeah, no, it's,
You know what?
Don't worry about it. Let's keep going. Yeah.
honestly, we can hear you like
I fell in love with a pretty girl in Texas. Starry night, she sang a sad song. I asked her to come with me. She said there was no way. Her mama would be home before too long. Well, I came down here to find myself a fortune and get away from all my hoodlum ways. But I lost my job, I lost my car, I nearly lost my mind, and now I'm waiting on a brand new day. Hey Alona, will you bring out your guitar tonight? Alona, won't you come outside and play? Alona, tell me when you're gonna give up this fight. Alona, let me know if I should stay. Well, I miss my people back in Carolina. The smell of wood smoke coming through the trees. Moonshine, a mandolin, sunrise and a hickory wind, the sweetest laughter floating on the breeze. Hey Alona, will you bring out your guitar tonight? Alona, won't you come outside and play? Alona, tell me when you're gonna give up this fight. Alona, let me go if I should stay. Still I know that I can't go back there again. One too many times I crossed the line. If they found out I was back in town, they'd round me up for sure. I'd spend the rest of my days doing time. Hey Alona, will you bring out your guitar tonight? Alona, won't you come outside and play? Alona, tell me when you're gonna give up this fight. Alona, let me know if I should stay. Alona, let me know. Alona, don't say no. Alona, let me know if I should stay. Thank you so much. I'm gonna switch guitars on this one. I was too lazy to do these open tunings, but then I heard this band do some beautiful things on them, so I said, why not try? Sometimes I see her face, the smile I knew so well, traded for these black-top highway nights and sad motels. Solo now, so give these guys a round of applause. They'll be back. I wrote this song about an event in my childhood that I really wasn't even conscious of. I just heard it was one of those things that people told stories about, you know, and I think I was 3 when it happened, so I don't remember it, but they told me these stories. So did it happen? Did it not happen? One time I was playing it though, and I thought, this is weird. I learned to swim kind of late. And was there a connection? I don't know. I'm not a psychologist, but I'm a psychiatrist. It's called When I Was 3. Actually, it goes like this. When I was 3, I tripped and fell. And disappeared from view. Underwater in that motel pool. A stranger in a tie-dye shirt dove in and pulled me out. People standing around began to shout. For years I heard this story. Sometimes they say I drowned. Sometimes it never happened. Sometimes they say I drowned. I used to wonder what became of the guy who saved my life. Did he have kids? Did he have a wife? Turns out he was killed in war, fighting for a cause people never mention anymore. For years I heard this story. Sometimes they changed it around. Sometimes it never happened. Sometimes they say I drowned. I think about what might have been. A minute here or there. One less soul to worry over. One less soul to care. In the big scheme, does it matter? Don't we come to know? As long as we can shine for a little before we have to go. When I was 3, my family and me lived in a motel, waiting on a better place to be. So I don't know, maybe that's why I didn't learn to swim as soon as other people. I grew up on an island though, so it was kind of, you know, embarrassing. Everybody else is swimming. I want to get in. I finally did. A man named Tom Watanabe taught me to swim. I dreamed I went up to heaven. Saw a girl there I once knew. She died in a car wreck back in high school. Her hair was brown, her eyes were blue. She seemed oh so glad to see me. Wondered where on earth I'd been. Asked about a boy she thought of. Would she see him again? It was like a cocktail party fancy foods and drinks of every kind. People smiled and told their story. No one really seemed to mind. I could almost place the setting. Someone's house from long ago. 50s furniture, a deck out in the back, a cool and peaceful bungalow. Still I felt I should be leaving. There were people at the door. Didn't want to overstay my welcome. Gotta make some room for more. It was like a cocktail party, fancy foods and drinks of every kind. People smiled and told their story. No one really seemed to mind. I dreamed I went up to heaven. Saw a girl there I once knew. She died in a car wreck back in high school. Her hair was brown, her eyes were blue. Thank you so much. Take a 5-minute break, seven and a half minute break. Is that good? 7.5. Thanks so much. Thanks again for coming out. It's been a real blast. Thank you to Alexis and Keith at the Unistar Cafe. Thank you guys for keeping live music alive. Appreciate it. This next song is called Hands of Ladies. Straight up. Hands of ladies in Renaissance paintings don't seem to do too much at all. They fold themselves in pretty dresses, hold themselves beside those tresses, ashen as a marble wall. Their fingers wrapped in rings of gold. But better to be bought and sold by the princes of the territory. It's the same old story. Hands of ladies in Renaissance paintings seem to sometimes clutch their sleeves. They may gesture, but they don't wave. They may pray, but they don't crave the chance to leave. These hands aren't stained by ink or soil, 'cause you know they have never toiled like the peasants outside the window in the 15th century. Confused by the angels, don't be surprised by their wings. There's a baby in the picture, it's Jesus. Mary will you say, Mary will you say. museums and rich people's houses. They don't seem to have too much to say. Still, you know, they reach for us, even if we do not care. Witness to the living, proof that they were there. The hands of ladies, the Renaissance paintings. The hands of ladies. This next one could use some audience participation if you'd like to join in. It's called French Canadian Girl, and all you need to do is sing when I say she was a French Canadian girl. The way she looked at me and walked away. You don't have to say that. Just a French Canadian girl. It was pretty out there. All right, let's try this. How we do. When I was young, I went to Quebec, met a girl, but what the heck? Oh, let me try that again, one more time. When I was young, I went to Quebec, met a girl, but what the heck? I had no clue what she was saying. She was cute, yeah, she was fine. She must have been about 29, and I didn't know this game we were playing. Years have passed, still at last I wonder, does she ever cast her mind back to that fateful day? Does she care when she recalled that day down by the waterfall? I yelled out, wait, don't run away. She was a French Canadian girl with a ribbon and a twirl. The way she looked at me and walked away. A French Canadian girl with those pretty eyes and curls. If only we could meet again someday. Well, I've been to Boston, been to Maine, went to Paris in the rain. A gendarme stepped on my toe. He was big, yeah, he was mean. He said to me something obscene, but I don't speak French, so I don't know. Barcelona, they're so nice. They took my girlfriend dancing twice. When we got home, it was over. She went off to New York for some rest in caipirinhas. She said those boys down there know how to kiss. I stayed home and did the dishes, mowed the lawn and ate knishes, but I'll tell you one thing that I miss. It's that French Canadian girl with a ribbon and a twirl. The way she looked at me and walked away. A French Canadian girl with those pretty eyes and curls. If only we could meet again someday. Went to Venice, went to Rome, saw the Pope and came back home, hoping those blessings really stuck. I drove cross country to LA, ate a cheeseburger on the way, lost a few fries under the seat of my truck. They're still there, but I don't care because I am so lonesome. My girl's still in Rio with her man. Maybe if I'm lucky, I will find another love. This time she'll be French Canadian. This time she'll be French Canadian. This time she'll be French Canadian.
You mean?
Audience was too busy listening to you than sing with you.
Oh.
Yes, got it. Needed a second. Yeah, okay. 2, 3, 4.
You and me, I didn't see this coming. It really took me by surprise. Suddenly, you're standing next to me and I'm looking in your eyes. I've seen love come and go, and I've seen friendships fade away. Still I know enough to tell you that I'm so glad you came my way. I love your hair, your silhouette as you ascend the stairs. Your upper lip when you sip your cappuccino. Oh, oh, oh. And when you're mad, I tell myself that I'm glad you're mad at me and not someone else. I like to say I wouldn't be the man I am today without you. Times are tough. It's gonna take a while. Just when I've had enough, you show up with that smile. You and me, I didn't see this coming. It really took me by surprise. Suddenly, you're standing next to me and I'm looking in your eyes. I've seen love come and go, and I've seen friendships fade away. Still I know enough to tell you that I'm so glad you came my, so glad you came my way. So glad you came my way. Thank you so much. I'd like to do one more song for you all. This one's called My First Rodeo. Well, I was thinking I could do a song called My First Radio, but that would be a different song. And when I was, 13, my parents moved to Montana from the West Indies, and it was this culture shock. It probably would have been a culture shock if they'd moved, down the street, but Montana in the winter, this Siberian landscape, like, what are you guys doing to me? But we moved to this ranch. My father had talked his way into this job that he really wasn't qualified for. And, it was great, it was beautiful, beautiful landscape. And he said, do you want to go to school or do you want to be a cowboy? I was like, what? Of course I want to be a cowboy. My first rodeo, girl in spurs and a cowboy fighting in the wild blue yonder. Montana in July, the river running high, the snow-capped crazy mountains shining in your eyes. Whiskey in a paper cup made me wanna cry. You kissed him in the parking lot and never said goodbye. That little one more style, everything seems so run down. So much rust and emptiness, so much I didn't know, I guess. My first rodeo, barrel racers and a clown in cleats, smiling through his broken teeth. My old man in his farmer's tan, running around playing kick the can. Straw hats and wood chaps, shiny belt buckles and lariats. In that little western town, nothing good ever came around. So much rust and loneliness, so much I didn't know, I guess. My first rodeo, it doesn't seem that long ago. Wouldn't turn down the chance to go again. Way back there, way back then. My first rodeo, 8 seconds never seemed so slow. My first rodeo, first for you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks to Mia, thanks to Vishnu, and thanks to Stephanie.
Jaime Granger.
Put it back on.
Do you want to do a solo one?
Yeah. Hey, we have the other songs. We have a couple actually. I think. Let me see. I mean, oh, it got so long.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's
so long, so
okay.
long.
We do that.
I love that song.
Okay.
Yeah, so long.
Oh, it's not. Yes. Oh.
Thought I did something.
Uh-oh.
Oopsie.
Oops. I have to switch. Okay, let's see if I can. Oh, goodness. You know, I had that backwards. Apologies to all.
Apologies, sorry. I was doing that backwards. I was, yeah.
You guys figured it
On
out
the
before I
Friday.
did. So hard.
Daffodils, a new sunrise. The universe, a big surprise. As a child, you smiled and drank it in. But this good living can take a toll. This good living can take a toll. Who would think you could grow so old so fast? There's nothing meant to last. Summers come and gone, everyone a different song. Almost time to say so long. Kids to raise and bills to pay. Sometimes now it's all a haze of rainy days, car rides and soft kisses. And in the end, what will remain? This tattered sweater, your voice inside my brain, saying it's gonna be okay. Summers come and gone, everyone a different song. Almost time to say so long. So